Hey everyone, it's Renita from Small Town Hustle Couple. I'm here with Mitchell again today. We wanted to send out some new information. We found out last year that Pioneer Woman, I know that there's a ton of followers of Pioneer Woman items, but the Christmas items are selling huge. They sell out fast. What we learned last year was that after Christmas, I bought a few things. I wasn't sure how it would go, so I didn't spend a lot of money. I didn't want to be stuck with a lot of stock of old Pioneer Woman things. But she redoes her designs every year. So if, say, a crafter or, some other vendor, they make wreaths, they make things with this ribbon. This ribbon has the red trucks. Red truck things sell really, really well. I bought some last year with red trucks, some with green or blue trucks. I bought a set of 4 of these. They have the price on them, $8.98 from Wal Mart. It's so great because you can get these things at any Walmart almost right now, but they are selling out right now. We went to Walmart today in our town in Poplar Bluff. So we picked these up. There were several there. We didn't go ahead and buy them all. I would rather go after Christmas, get them for 50% off. Now, they won't all be there. There'll be very few things to choose from, but let me tell you what I did last year. Walked in, bought 4 rolls, and this has the wire on the side. That's why it's a little more expensive. And it's a pretty wide. I think it's 2 or 2.5 inches. But like I said, those crafters make those wreaths, and then maybe they sell one to someone, and then later they say, oh, I need another one of those wreaths to match my wreath that I have, or I need another one of those items I bought that had that ribbon on it. And the person that made it cannot find this ribbon any longer because they change the ribbon every year, or so far they have. So they're willing to pay, the people who need this or who craft their own items, they're willing to pay more because it's out of stock. I mean, they're no longer making it. It's a new old stock item. So I purchased 4, like I said, and I looked back a while ago to make sure, but I told Mitchell, I said, I think they sold pretty well. I sold them for $64 in September. So someone who was making their items for this year needed last year's ribbon. You cannot buy it. So you have to go to a secondary market like eBay. So we sold it on eBay, $64 plus shipping. So this is one thing to look out for, especially after Christmas. If you go after Christmas shopping at Walmart and you're a reseller, look for this ribbon. Buy anything with a truck or anything that's cute, that's Pioneer Woman, not just any Christmas ribbon. I'm talking Pioneer Woman because it's collectible. People love her things. One of the other things that were super hot, and I think they were new last year, my mom is a Pioneer Woman lover. She loves everything Pioneer Woman. So she had asked me last year to purchase some of the little Christmas ornaments. So they come in all shapes and sizes. So these just happen to be some of the spatulas. There's a colander. It has little flowers on it. There is a rolling pin. These are all breakable. Okay, I don't know if they're ceramic or glass, but they are breakable. So what I have noticed is when I looked last year to try to buy these for my mom, I couldn't get a set. They're $3.98. They say $3.98 on the package. But when you try to buy them and they're sold out, of course you're paying $10, $15, $20. This one I just looked and sold today on eBay. I didn't sell it. I saw a comp for it. It sold for $19.95. So it's already sold out in some areas and people want them. They collect them. They're buying them for loved ones for Christmas gifts. I'm not sure, but they're very, very sellable, resellable on eBay for a nice profit. I usually won't mess with anything that's under, I would say, a $10. If I know I'm not going to make at least $10, I'm really, it's not, I don't put a lot of effort into buying those things. But if I know I can make 10 or more dollars, it's, I'll look into it a little closer. So the thing that a lot of people are doing, because these are breakable, of course, it changes how you have to ship them. You can't just throw them in a 5x7 bubble poly mailer and throw it in the mail. Of course, it would be ruined before it got there. So they're having to box ship them, I'm sure, with a lot of packaging. So instead of just selling one and having to spend so much on shipping, they're grouping them together. I see groups of 6, 10, 13, sometimes 13. I saw one a little bit ago that sold 13 items for $100. Well, they're $3.98, so they made a pretty decent profit. They grabbed 13 of them while they were in Walmart. They got home, took a picture, put them online, and people are buying them. And these are this year's items. All of these are this year's items, and they're still available at our Walmart. Maybe not at all. I'm either going to give these to my mom, or I could always post them. I knew we wouldn't lose money on them, but I didn't buy all they had because, like I said, I'm very hopeful to run into Walmart the day after Christmas and purchase some of these things just to have them for next year. I'll hold on to them for that kind of profit. For, a $50 profit, I'll hold on to them that long. So the other thing that I want to talk to you about today is we mentioned BStock. We've done some dabbling in other companies, and we mentioned BStock, and they're constantly running ads on our YouTube videos now. So that's great. So they found us. So when I purchased that, that was 4 pallets, not just 4 boxes. It was 4 full pallets of boxes that contained just a multitude of different items. I had to look back. It was $13,200 and some dollars worth of items, and I bid on it in the spring and got it, you know, within a few weeks. So it was ordered and received in the spring. And like I said, I had a ton of ugly Christmas sweaters, dinosaur mainly. I had 70 to 80 of those. They're selling like crazy, $10 a piece. Sometimes 9, I'll take an offer, sometimes 11, but around $10 a piece. They are heavy to ship. They're over a pound. That's the only problem I'm having with those. But let me tell you this, I paid $7.75 for the actual items that were worth $13,200. And I thought, you can't really go wrong. There has to be something in there that's a little valuable. But these all came in new in the package, still wrapped in plastic. Prices, you know, are the tags on the outside, and it showed that they were brand new. So they're very, very clean and new. And it's so easy to post something when you get that much of it at one time. You know, you post it, you put that you have 78 of them, and then you just watch them sell. And as your items start to sell, like this year at Christmas time, you know, they've started selling because people need their ugly Christmas sweaters for parties, or they just to go to their Christmas events with their family. And people will see that I've sold 5 of these, or I've sold 10 of these, and they'll say, you know, she has this many more, but she's selling these. So then they're like, oh, that must be a good item. And they get a little more urgency to go ahead and purchase from me because they see, and they can look at the feedback, and the other people have liked what they've gotten from me. So I'm selling a lot of those. Will you hand me that dinosaur one? I'm selling a lot of the dinosaur one. I showed it in another video. See, it's still in the plastic. It's an extra large tall. It will fit everybody or be a little big on some people, but it's a great size. So when I paid $7.75 and about $150 shipping, even if I only sold my dinosaur sweaters for $10 each, I'm recouping a huge amount of my money, if not the majority of it back. So they brought it right to our back door. So it's something to think about ahead of time. BStock is going to be something to maybe get off-season items and to pad your eBay inventory in your store a little bit with some, maybe, you know, maybe we'll buy some shorts right now, but then come summer, we're set up and those things will start to sell. So I'm going to look back into BStock some more and maybe get another truckload, because I'm telling you, this Christmas, we have blown it up. We are sending 20, we shipped 35 items the other day. It was amazing. Our post office is amazed. One of the other sweaters, just hand them to me, please. So this one is called Nothing But Gains. It has a muscle guy on it. You know, he's selling for about $12, but I had 25 or 30 of those, again, in the plastic. I had some that had LED lights. Check this out. I don't know if you can tell that that's lighting up, but the LED lights, you know, you can wash those. You don't have to take anything out. You can wash it. If it doesn't light back up, you can kind of twist around on it a little bit and it'll come back on. But this is Santa, like, coming down a chimney. I'm selling these like crazy because I put them all on sale, 25% off, and they're selling $12 a piece. Retail $45, but they're selling for $12 plus $8 to $10 shipping. So they're selling, I've sold probably 15 to 20 of these, probably 10 of the muscle gains guy, and probably 30 dinosaurs. So that's just from the BStock pallet, just that one pallet. So it has really, really helped our Christmas items this year. Some of the smaller ones that came in was this pug, this Christmas pug. I don't know if you can see this. I think it's like a 4T. Yeah, it's a really small. I'm selling some of those now. I am selling these for under $10. The kid ones don't seem to sell as well because there's so many Christmas clothes for kids. But it's so very cute. You know, it's got a little pug on it, and it's brand new in the package. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. Now, the other thing is the things that are selling that we have purchased, like in sourcing from other areas. Okay, yard sale. When my son, I think we took some videos. I'm not sure if we took a video at this one. My son had the shoots this summer or this fall, and we went to different towns. We had a yard sale out of town. We bought, I usually look for the new or very clean or very desirable, you know, hard to find things, but this was brand new. It was leather wallet in this box. So I thought, you know what? I can never find a wallet when I'm looking for one. And they're $20 every time I look. So I bought this for $1, and it still had the tag on the back. Yeah, it says $40 suggested retail. We went to a really reasonable yard sale, by the way. Sold it for like $22 plus shipping. All of our items sell with plus shipping. So when I give you a price, they also paid shipping on top of that. So there's that. I sold some products that I bought at Marshall's. I'm not making a lot of profit on anything I'm buying from Marshalls. I bought some BioSilk, a trio set. I think I have it over here. Yeah. So this is a trio set. I think I'm not sure what I paid. I know it was under $10. I went ahead and ran these items on sale. Anything that I've had that was over 150 days online posted, I went ahead and ran 25% off for my eBay store, Small Town Hustle Couple eBay store. Mitchell's is Small Town Hustle Couple 2, so you can check out our eBay store. But we're running a big sale because we're trying to get rid of some of that inventory and people are shopping. So you might as well take advantage of that. If you have a markup on your items and can afford to lower your prices, people are shopping and they're shopping online and they're utilizing eBay and getting good deals. So I think that that's all of my items. Mitchell is gonna bring some of his.
Okay guys, here's something that we picked up at Goodwill. Goodwill is swamped with people right now. It's right before Christmas, so it's hard to get a very good deal in there unless you look at some of the higher end stuff, maybe even a piece of furniture, something like that. This was in the furniture section. It's an exerciser. You put this down below your desk. It's all there, everything works, it's electronic. This says I paid $6 for it. Today, this was blue. Today, blue was 75% off. If I caught it on sale, it would have been less than $2. But anyway, I sold one of these things and shipped it. Sold it for $50, charged $30 shipping. Unfortunately, it cost me about $50 to ship, but we still made $30 on it. So that's one thing that you should look for when you go into Goodwill. Go towards the bigger things, some of the higher end things, because your people that's Christmas shopping just really don't look for those yet. Set that down here. I'll pull this up. This right here is Corningware. It came with a heater and the lid. The only problem is once I posted it, eBay sent me something and said, hey, we don't allow that. So I took it off and I sold it for parts. I had this thing listed for probably $17. You can see the design on it. It's a very desirable design, so if you see something like that, you should buy it, especially for $2 or $3 at a yard sale, which is what I did. So once eBay said I couldn't sell it, I took it apart and sold it for parts. I've already sold the heater and the lid, and I sold that for $15, and I have this listed for $12. I also sold the coffee pot just the other day, and I sold it for $22. It'll go out actually tomorrow, if I remember it.
Why couldn't you sell it on eBay?
There's something about the heater. Somebody might get burnt. I don't know why for sure, but that's what they said. I couldn't sell it. So anyway, it still was good to sell as parts. This was another yard sale item. It's an iced tea maker by Mr. Coffee. You got to keep your eyes open for them. I ended up buying 2 of these for like $1 a piece. This was still new in the box. Unfortunately, I came along at this yard sale at the right time. I bought this one and another. This one sold today for $55 plus shipping. As she said, we always do a plus shipping. So that's my hot deals for this week. Made $54 on that plus shipping.
Maybe it's sold now because it's a summertime type item. Maybe they can't get it in the store.
I don't know.
I'm just wondering. My mom had one of these. They've been around for a long time. It's nothing new. Or maybe they quit making them.
Keep your eyes out for them. You got to get them if you see them.
Okay. Well, thanks everyone for watching. Did you have anything else today?
No, that's good.
Please tell your friends and subscribe to our channel. We are trying to build our channel a little bit. So it's Small Town Hustle Couple. Thanks for watching.